There'll be a crash, but not the crash he expects. He's all set to put on his smash hit. He hits and smashes, but in a different way this time. Crack up Frakes. How many planes have you cracked up?
16. This is the 16th one.
The house he's to crash through, but he doesn't. The plane he's to do it with. A 20-year-old Jenny. Only good for cracking and not good for that. At the Anderson, Indiana Daredevil Flying Show, Crack Up Frakes tries to get altitude to swoop down, but he can't. The motor fails. Not on the program, this crash. Watch him. Here he comes, out of control. When they untangle the wreckage, they find him injured. Crack Up Frakes, a bit cracked up. Instead of a house, it's an automobile he crashed into. Daredevil stunt, and the devil took the day.
My palsy wowsy, Frakes the plane crasher. He's Hoff, and by this I'm meaning he's as crazy as I am. Flying a hairy plane who's couldn't climbing up with a hello-waiter and crashing it for 100,000 people at St. Paul. 17 times he's doing this before, the nut. Come on, Frakesy Wakesy, hit the house, I'm daring you. Go ahead, landing in the bathroom. I'll bet he's dead. Do I loving this? No, there's palsy. Coming out, huh? Just for cause it's gonna blowing up. Here, spoiling the show. Who's couldn't running out a burning house? So that's a lewing. Pretty soft for what it's cracked up to be, no?
Frakes the freak flyer. What's on his mind today? Water. Water on the brain? Oh, no, nothing like that. Frakes is smart today. He'll crash into something soft. Water at Atlanta, Georgia. The softy. The only thing he can do is drown. Hey, what kind of a hell diver do you think you are? And then up pops the devil. Or does he think he's a mermaid? The profession of Frakes the Freak is crack-ups, of which that was a Georgia crackerjack.
Crash into that house. That's today's smashing lesson.
Gene, when you get to the house, kick her right in. Don't be afraid. Remember, I'm with you.
Okay, Frakes, let's go.
Okay.
Frakes the Crasher and Jean DeLuca the Crasherette. She's the only woman to make aviation catastrophes a profession. At Indianapolis, she studies plane busting, house wrecking. Frakes, old boy, bring her back alive. The takeoff for the crack-up. Now for a housewarming. Shattering, splintering, devastating. And she got her shoe knocked off. Master and pupil in that branch of aviation in which a happy landing is a crack-up. Thrill day at Topeka, Kansas. His last crack-up, says Frakes, after a career of scores of stunt crashes. He's going into serious aviation now, as a safety expert, perhaps. So for the last time, goodbye, house. And goodbye, plane. What a deuce of a way to make a living. And now, Crack Up Frakes, having a drink of soda pop, says he's going to try something else. Why does Crack Up Frakes love to crash airplanes? He answers, Dopey, that's me. When Captain F.F. Frakes is around, the mortality of aircraft is terrific. He's off for a crash, and watch that monoplane. Then, just to show that he can do it in a biplane. He hit harder than expected, and there's a minute of suspense. But out of the wreckage, Frakes emerges. He really had a narrow escape that time, but he's still smiling.
Now meet daring Captain Frank Frakes as he gets set to blow up the world at the Saginaw State Fairgrounds, an atomic attempt. Stunning, to say the least, and Captain Frakes lives to try it again another time. One guy who flirts with death to make a living.